Hello and welcome to Washing Up Club. My name is Ben Rufus Green. We're in the middle of November. It's cold but sunny, so that's nice. Anyway, I'm just going to go straight into it and check I can be heard and then share it to the socials where I pick up all the hordes, the masses of followers. He's late. He's late? What do you mean he's late? Am I late? Hello, Dr. Steve Welkwak. Lovely to see you. Official Tom Basin. Hi Ben, for this week's show, here is my suggestion on what you should put on social media to promote it. Washing Up Club, Washing the Grease Away, Washing Up Club by Eyes on Legs plays with Ben Rufus Green for another wacky edition of Washing Up Club, live now over on Twitch or catch up later on YouTube. I will do that, Tom Mason, apart from I'll change wacky, because some people can get away with saying wacky. I know I've said it quite a few times now, but I don't think I can get away with saying wacky. I don't think I can do it. Now the weekend has properly begun. That's right, Phil Darby. Now, have you had a McDonald's breakfast yet? Might be a bit early for that nonsense. I guess you're going to leave it for a bit, perhaps. Right, let's just. I don't suppose, Tom Mason, you could message that to me, please. That's not very nice, is it? Whining, Ben Rufus Green. Washing Up Club. It's rather good. Its host Ben Rufus Green washes up live from the kitchen, so soak up the atmosphere with his Sunday morning on Twitch. That's really good, Windy, but I've already promised it to official Tom Mason. Can I do that next week? Can you save that for next week, Windy, if you're around? Snazzy shirt, Ben, lad. Thank you very much. I'm not sure. It might be a little bit short on the arms. I think I shrunk it, but this is Paul Smith. I say so myself. Does anyone else wear Paul Smith? I don't have. I've got a couple of Paul Smith shirts. I quite like them. It's nice, isn't it? A bit busy, perhaps. Anyway. Tom, here you go. Thank you very much, Tom Mason. Right, got copy. I don't need to copy it yet. I need to copy the. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Right, so we go to Twitch. We check we can be heard. We can be heard. Get that volume down. Right, so I don't mean to start all gloomy, but I've got about 4 people that said they can't make it this Sunday, so we're going to have. Finally. I just finished the sausage sarnie and hot chocolate from Greggs. It was a solid 9 out of 10. That's a good way to start the day. Send it to you. Thank you, Tom Mason. Yes, Dr. Steve, I'm sorry. Was I slightly late? I think I was untangling my wires. Dr. Steve, I did notice that you had a stream last night with the Christmas film, was that? Sorry I couldn't make it. I do apologise. If everyone's not following Dr. Steve, I would suggest you do it because his streams are amazing. And then you can see what he looks like and sounds like. I remember the first time I heard what he sounded like. I was like, oh, God, this is exciting. And it was. And with Dr. Steve's, he's probably, actually, Christmas farming. He's a very good streamer because he has, like all bells and whistles, you can have Chatty Box, if you please, where you can chat to him. Copy. Right, should I put in here you go? Right. Washing Up Club, let's have a comma in there. Punctuation is important. Washing the Grease Away, Washing Up Club by Eyes on Legs. I might take that bit out, just because it doesn't, no need to mention Eyes on Legs, is there, I'll mention him. Oh, I like the look of that, though. You've put square brackets in there, and I took out everything but within the brackets, and now I'm left with a little rectangle. Can you see that? You probably can't. I'll leave that in there. It's a bit Washing Up Club, Washing the Grease Away, with Ben Rufus Green for another intense edition. No, what's a good word? I'm just going to take out wacky and Ben Rufus Greenify it. Washing Up Club, Washing the Grease Away with Ben Rufus Green for another. I put crazy. That's kind of. I'm still getting your meaning. This is what you do when you're sometimes when you're in a film or a TV show, you're allowed to change the word so that it sounds right coming from you. So I'm doing that with your script, Tom Mason. I'm changing wacky to crazy. But oh dear God, you spelled my name wrong. Tom Mason. Tom Mason. Mr. Mason, seems like we have to do some spelling with you. Washing Up Club, washing the grease away with Ben Rufus Green for another crazy edition of Washing Up Club, live now on Twitch or catch up later on YouTube. I love it. Right, let me copy that. Copy all of it. Copy, next, post. Tum-titty-tum. Washing the club, the Washing Up Club, Eyes on Legs, is so that the person that is reading it can read it in the tune of the song. I see. Well, I've taken it out, sorry. That does make sense what you said, but I've taken it out now, sorry about that. Sorry about that, Tom Mason. Now, Tom Mason, I don't mean to be that guy, but have you watched any more of The Office, The American Office? I've got someone else into it, and they've just finished Series 1, and they've started Series 2. Oh, they're obviously going to start. How do, Dr. Steve? Windy, hello. Welk to everyone that hasn't had a Welk. Washing Up Club, washing the grease away with Ben Rufus Green for another crazy edition of Washing Up Club, live now, over on Twitch, or catch up later on YouTube. Love it. While we're on Twitch, while we're on Threads, I will read out my threads for the past week. Yes, I am on Series... Good God! You're on Series 4. So does that mean you've gone from... Did you go for Series 2, 3, 4? Oh, God, bloody hell, Tom Mason. This is exciting. Right. During the week, I noticed that the shower gel I've been using is actually bubble bath. #idiot. Give myself a ding. If nothing else, this is good for my morale doing this, because I read out my threads and I give myself a reward. I was just eating some crisps and one fell out of my hand. Thankfully, it landed back in the packet. #small victories. You can't put a price on money. You can't. I started on Series 3. Good morning. Hello, how are you? You started on Series 3? Are you going to go back to Series 2? And then I met up with Dan Fern and Rob Hall, who do come on this. They're not coming this week, apparently. Well, Rob Hall doesn't ever, anyway, the swine. But there's a picture of me and him and Rob Hall meeting. There we go. That's us. Which is nice. I give that a ding. And because it's Dan Fern, I give him this. And because Dan Fern's not here, he's going to get that. Never say your PIN number out loud as you type it. #security tips. I'm the kind of guy that's kind of a kind of guy. Hang on. I'm the kind of guy that's kind of a guy that's kind. I like that. Willow wants to be on today's WUC. Oh, she will be when I feed her. No, a Series 2 is a series that maybe turned off, but Series 3 saved it. Well, once you've got to the end of the series, maybe go back and watch Series 2. Are you not a completionist? Official Tom Mason. It's up to you. You know, I'm happy that you're watching it. And would you say you're enjoying it then? I had invented a new punctuation mark. It's a coffin with a skull underneath. It's an exhumation mark, and that's what it looks like. There you go, coffin with a skull underneath. You're welcome. I don't say few often. In fact, when I do, it's always the select few. Phew. Ding for that. Swearing is caring. #fuck. We've got one of those devices that adds moisture to the air. It's really restored my faith in humidity. That is good. That is good. I'm kind of like that kind guy. There you go. You see, you're riffing. I like it. I like it when I get riffed with. Just seen a Christmas ad for next year. I think it's better than what I thought, and after I've seen all the show, then I may go back to Series 1 and 2. That's the spirit, Tom Mason, but no pressure. When people write something like, this is the stupidest thing I've seen all day, they should probably leave it until 11:59 and 59 seconds PM to post it. Join me in the kitchen dishes, but right, that's last week's Washing Up Club. Right, anyway, let's get down to it. Enough of this nonsense. So, yes, I hope, yes, and. Exactly, Dr. Steve. Right, okay, so I hope everyone's had a lovely week. I will tell you about my week when I'm feeding the kitten. Otherwise, it just feels wrong. Oh! But But yes, it's been good. I've been writing. Oh no, I don't know if I'm telling you now. What am I going to talk about when I'm at the? Yeah. So how's your week been? How's your week been, please? Enough yakking. Let's get cracking. I love it. On Monday, I found your podcast. Spotify recommended it to me. Metro Retro is brilliant. Do you have any plans to bring it back? Oh, do you like that one, Official Tom Mason? Pardon. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Oh, that reminds me, that belch. I've got a drink on the go. Well, I'll give you some facts about Metro Retro. First of all, I love doing it. It was with David Edwards, who I think it's fair to say the character of David Copperfield is loosely based on. Just in case there's a copyright claim or anything. So I was loosely based on him in the Copperfield. He's a lovely chap and very funny. He's got a very unique voice. And I thought it might be fun for us to do a podcast together. You know, David Copperfield and the character that David Copperfield was based on. So we did 18 episodes, and then I think Mr. David got a bit busy and then couldn't really fit any more in, unfortunately. But I did like the format, and I have got loads of old Metro newspapers, and I've tried it with. I've asked a couple of other people, and they're not interested. And it's a bit of a pain in the arse for some people, isn't it? They don't. I did try another podcast called Quiz Me, where people came in with a subject they were experts on and asked me questions on it, and I had to see if I could get them right without doing any research. But it didn't really work, and I was making an absolute nuisance of myself with people. You know, I'm not very good at. I'm not established enough to ask people to be on a podcast and go, yeah, I'll do it. God, I've been waiting for you to ask. So I think the ideal thing, what I want to do is I want to get another kind of comedy person and maybe do a podcast with them, if I've got time. Bring it back with David Earl. I don't think he'd do it with me. I remember when I was on. Do you listen to Chatterbix? I was on Chatterbix, and I didn't hear this, but they introduced me, and they were laughing about my podcast idea. They said he's doing a podcast with David Edwards about old newspapers, and they were jeering at me, the swine. So I don't think they were that into it, those two. But obviously, big fan of David Earl, and I like to think he's a big fan of mine. I like to think that, but he probably isn't. Not quite Joe Rogan. I'm thinking of trying to get a pod going next year, all about hobbies, just knowing where and how to start. Yeah, it's difficult. I'm starting a petition to return to the old ding bell. Love the burp and fart, but Ding Classics is the best. All right, well, I'll tell you what, Dr. Steve. I will ding you. I'll give you the classic ding. The classic ding is always there for when my hands are wet. I got that from the BBC. They were clearing out the production. And what happens, or what used to happen, was that they just used to chuck everything out. If production left stuff, they go on to something else, and just lots of stuff get chucked away. So people would often say, do you want this? Because they knew I was a bit of a magpie. I saw a magpie this morning. Right, magpies, okay. I salute one magpie. If I see one magpie, I'll salute it and say, morning, Mr. Magpie, how's the family? But I've changed that to, morning there, magpie, how's the family? Because just in case it's a female magpie. Because if it's Mr. Magpie and it's a female, then that's going to make things even more unlucky. So I say, morning, magpie, how's the family? Now, two magpie, one for sorrow, two for joy. So do I have to see two at the same time? What if I see one, I do the salute, then I see another one, seconds later? Does that count as two magpies? Or do I have to see two magpies together? I don't know! Maybe it could go on Joe Rogan. No, I don't think so. Wankers! I so want to interview Joe Wilkinson, sorry if I spelt wrong, and David Earl. I think Joe Wilkinson is spelt absolutely correctly. Have to be inclusive of trans and non-binary magpies. Well, I think if you just say magpie, that covers that, doesn't it? Hello, magpie. It's like saying, hello, human. So I think I'm all right there. But anyway, I salute... Oh, God, what am I doing with this? I'm putting the bloody plate in the wrong place. Right, here we go. the plates away. Washing the grease away. I don't think my speaker's working today, so I'm going to have to play the Washing Up Club theme off just my phone. Which always sounds a bit embarrassing, or more embarrassing than it could be. Do you watch Junior Eurovision last night? No, I did not. Was it any good? Right, before I forget, I had an apology that I need to read out. So this is from Sheldon Electricals. I'm going to read out an apology. I'm sorry that I can't be with you. It's because I have something else to do. I promise I'll be back next week. To miss 2 weeks would be a cheek. I think this is meant to rhyme, but I'm reading it wrongly. I hope you enjoy the washing up and pray Ben does not smash a cup. Shall I try and do that again? I'll try and do that again, but do it better. I'm sorry I can't be with you. It's because I have something else to do. You do. You see? I promise I'll be back next week. To miss 2 weeks would be a cheek. I don't know if this is that good. I can't say. I'm not saying that official way. Sheldon Electricals. I hope you enjoy the washing up and pray Ben does not smash a cup. P.S. Sheldon Electricals for all your electrical needs except computers. There we go. That's his official apology for not being here today. I don't think he set a precedent there. I don't want you to apologise if you're not here, or do I? Did you watch It Felt Rushed? What my reading of that? You're right, Tom Mason. You're absolutely right. It felt rushed. Felt bloody rushed. It was awful. Sorry, Tom Mason. Pouring that poison in your ears. No, I know. You were just talking about the Eurovision. Right. So I watched I think it's a comedy drama film called The Holdovers. I miss Sheldon Electricals. So do I. Good effort. 3.5. Yeah, 3.5. That's good. I'll take that. I'll take 3.5. Now, Dr. Steve, when are you streaming next, please? Please and thank you. Did you see the final episode of Doctors on Thursday? I did not. Oh, that's a shame. Doctors has gone. Right, let's feed that kitten. So, what we're going to do now, can you see in there? Let's just adjust it so you can see the kitten eating. There you go, you should be able to see her eating when she comes in. Right, Phil Derby 2. Oh, let's have a slurp of her. I'm drinking my drink called Cleanse, and I thought of a good shop name. Glenn's Cleanse. Wouldn't that be good? Kitty time. Here, kitty, little kitty. Very nice. That's one of the drinks that when it gets cold it's disgusting, but when it's hot it's pretty tasty. Okay. Right. Here's fingers crossed that the cat. What happens is the cat. I tap the food. Tappity tap tap. Might give her beef and jelly. And she usually comes down. She usually hears it. She's got very good hearing for the food. But if she's got something else going on that's better, he won't bother coming down. Right, no sign of her yet. Hey, Willow! She might be under the covers with Crummy. And that's difficult to resist. I tell you that from personal experience. Crummy under the covers is so cosy. Anyway, sorry, it's a little bit TMI, but TMI, isn't it? Right, well, I've done the best I can, okay? I've tapped the... I might tap it. I might tap another one just to see if I can get her down. I want to see it. Well, anyway, my week, my God. My week, my God. Okay, I had one self-tape come in. Hooray! So, it was one of those self-tapes that came in and went away without too much bother. So I didn't get it. Came in on the Tuesday, was needed for the Wednesday. Recalls were on the Thursday, and I didn't hear anything about recalls, so I didn't get it. They often don't tell you when you don't get things, which is a shame. So I got a self-tape, which is good, which is very, very good. I also got a temp job. You know, I'm not too proud to, admit I've got a temp job. Didn't really need to say that, did I? I sounded like a bit of an arsehole. Anyway, I got a temp job, which is very good. It's just, I obviously would rather be writing and acting, but when there's not much else around, you just have to get the money coming in, don't you? So it's working from home, which is lovely, lovely stuff. Let's see if I can get the kitten down with more tappity taps. I'll do three of these. That was 1, 2, 3. Seven? Right, okay. It's out of my hands, Phil Derby. What's the... Oh, she... Right, okay, she's come down. Are you ready for some food? Pardon me. Are you ready for some food? Can I show you food? Can I show you food? Please? Look at this kitten. She's been somewhere cosy. Look at that little kitten. Right. Food time. Mwah. Good girl. Doopy doopy doo. There we go. Yay, the kitten's arrived. Temp job. What's the temp job? I don't. It's kind of admin. I don't really know too much about it. It's through a temp agency, which is all changed how it used to be. With a temp agency, you'd go to a specific site like Office Angels or something, and then get a job from there. But now it's all like you go to one site and there's loads of different jobs from loads of different temp agencies. Right, so I'm not going to play Washing Up Club theme yet because I'm going to do the captains. Yellow Wuckers. Yellow Wuckers. I love to work from home full time. What do you do, Dr. Steve, if I may ask? It would have been funny, Ben, if your character came back for the final doctors and you fell over and burned down the mill. Like some blithering idiots. Yes, I would have loved to have done that. I don't know if my character made a big enough impact to come back, to be honest. It's a very, very good idea. I wonder is there going to be another thing like doctors? I work from home 3 days a week in an office and do that. Sounds all right, doesn't it? I'm in IT, admin geek. That's why you're so good at that kind of stuff. So, Dr. Steve, I may pick your brains about, because I'm coming up to the 100th episode, but I may take a wee sabbatical after that, and I might come back bigger and stronger than ever. So I may need. Do you mind if I start up a dialogue with you about what my options are? Dr. Steve, what is the name on Twitch? I searched and couldn't find you. Don't forget, it's 3 E's in Dr. Steve, and I'm following him. And can't you click on his name from here, Tom Mason? Dr. Steve, yeah. Don't forget 3 E's. 3 E's, Dr. Steve. I was watching a bit of The Spy Who Loved Me this morning, and I love it, and I love the main theme. Nobody does it better. An amazing main theme. Yes, Ben, I would love to help. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Got it! See, bringing people together. The main theme on Spy Who Loved Me is amazing, but the rest of the music is dreadful. It's really 70s Doctor Who. It doesn't really fit in a Bond film. There's a bit where Bond is at the pyramids and we see Jaws flash up and it goes bow, 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 wow, 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 wow. And it's like, oh, dear me. What were you thinking? And there's Crummy there. Sorry, Crummy, I didn't mean to gloss over you. Welk to Crummy. Love you, little Crumb. How are you doing today? Got it. Sorry, I keep reading the same thing. So, yeah, I think my favourite Bond film, in case you didn't know, is On Her Majesty's Secret Service. I'm sure you do know. I'm always banging on about it. And but I do like Spy Who Loved Me, but I just think the music's just really dated badly. Very 70s. And next one we have after that is Moonraker. Is it Moonraker? Yeah, it is. 1979. So there we go. But there's only, all the Bond films are on there, but they're only on there for 14 more days. Ben, could you not hire out a studio and do Washing Up Club in a similar style to Blue Peter, Magpie? Magpie again. Morning, Mr. Magpie. How's the family? Morning, Magpie. How's the family? I suppose I could. I'd like to be. I'm going to look into it. Was that nice? Was that nice bit of food? Yes. So self-tape came and went, but at least I got a self-tape. It's good to get out there. Crummy filmed it beautifully. And Crummy, can I plug your what are they called? Advent boxes? Adult Advent calendars. They're very good, really good. I've been watching her pack them up. Very exciting. It's not too late to get them, I don't think. Unless Crummy says it is. Right, we're going to play the music in a minute, and I wonder if Eyes on Legs is going to appear. I think I need to have a Zoom with Eyes on Legs soon, because I like the Aldi Kevin Carrot Advent calendars. Ah, Aldi Kevin the Carrot. Oh, this rotting meat smells horrible. horrible. Rotting cat food. There's only a week's worth of cat food. I should wash it up more often, I guess. So yes, has everyone had a fantastic week? I've had a good week. I've got a job and I had a self-tape. So that's brilliant. And I did writing as well. I've managed to speed up processing times, so there is still time to get one before the 1st of December. There's only 6 boxes left. There are only 6 boxes left. That's brilliant, Crumb. I've had a very good week this week. That's brilliant. And you've ended it with me, Ben Rufus Green. Ben, your new host for Metro Retro should be Crumb of Strawberry Shortcake. We did try a podcast. I want to do it with a comedy person. Crumb's very good, but I want to do it with someone that is actively in comedy. Don't start any domestics, Tom Mason. No idea why I put host twice. Your new host for Metro Retro host. It works, Tom Mason. Don't get us started. Don't cause arguments. Official Tom Mason. What does that mean? Is that a cat with love eyes? Are you in love with Tom Mason? Official Tom Mason. Now, Tom Mason, haven't you got a project going on where you're filming? How's that going? And have you watched anything exciting this week? Are you looking forward to Only Child? Yes! Crummy says yes. Crummy, we could have a sausage sandwich this morning. I'm not being dirty, I'm literally, a sausage sandwich. Quite like saying sausage. Sausage! Sausage! Yeah! Jam your eyes! Does anyone know what that quote's from? I don't know what that quote's from. It's a famous comedy line. Very famous comedy line. No one knows. No one knows. Have some guesses. That's the thing they do on the radio, isn't it? Maybe we should try and be more like a radio show. They'd have a line, and people would guess, and I could say warmer or colder or something. I'll do the quote again. Sausage! Sausage! Damn your eyes! I'm quite enjoying doing that, actually. It's quite exhausting. The project went a lot better after I filmed it 14 times. The editing is just being looked over before it's good to go. We recorded 6 episodes of Buffy podcast, but we've not released it yet. Yes, I think we need to record a lot more and get back in the swing of it. Because you wanted to release them. Well, not you. There was talk of releasing them as soon as we'd done it. But because there's been like about a gap of a year, there'd be no rhythm to it. Also, yes, I'm very looking forward to Only Child. One of the cast is on Sunday brunch. Oh, is that Gregor? Oh, I wonder if he'll mention me. So Gregor obviously played my dad in the Cockfields. I think I tried to get in Only Child as well. I messaged the production company, but they didn't get back to me. Maybe that's not how you do things. I don't know. There's no rule book. I keep saying, let's watch Buffy, and you're never in the mood. Don't start arguing with me, Crumb. Look, this is the shit I have to put up with. Okay, in real life. This crumminess. You don't keep saying it. Don't try and make yourself out to be some poor downtrodden crumb. Please, let's watch Buffy, Ben. Please. No, I'm not in a mood. That's what she's trying to make me out like. But what she'll do is, once in a blue moon, she'll say, shall we watch a Buffy? It's 10 to midnight. Buffy is 50 minutes. I say, oh, I'm a bit tired, actually, Crumb. And that's it. That's how it is. There's 2 sides to every coin. Right, let's get rid of these. Oh, dear, the recycle bin stinks of bananas. I had 2 bad bananas today. 2 bad bananas. He's such a type. Stop it. You stop that. Yes, Gregor also. Oh, that is why it looks familiar. It's? Do you mean Gregor? Gregor's a he. That's why he looks familiar. Or they. I'm not a tyrant, Crumb. But sometimes you just got to... Sometimes shouting at you... No, I'm just joking. I don't shout at Crumb. Right. Okay, we've nearly done all the pet food issues, which is good. And we had a little... Not it, he. My apologies. That's all right, Tom Official Tom. No need to apologise. Had a lot of apologies today. Oh, God. Oh dear me. So you know I fell out with a friend from uni. Well, I've been getting in touch with other friends recently. So it's been really good. I fell out with a friend who I've known for years because he was rude to me. And I'm like, he was rude to me to the point of I was like, well, if that's what you're like, I don't want to know you anymore. And because of that, I've been in touch with loads of other people now. So it's one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Have you seen Angel? Seen it? Buddy Bleak been there. Or Angel, the David Boreanaz thing. Never knew how to pronounce that until I just heard it pronounced one. Here's a kitten again. Can I pick you up, please, please, please? No, that's a no then, is it? Yes, I have seen Angel. And I absolutely loved it. So, yes, Tom Mason, you haven't said that much about The Office. And you know how much I love it. So can we have a little bit more from you about The Office then, please? So are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying the writing? Because they were very, very, careful about the writing. Very good word. Not The Office again. Yes, just for a little bit. Someone's watching it, Phil Darby. I don't like doing the whiny voice. Crumb, can I run water now? I think she's about to have a shower. Well, tough luck, Crumb. Right, we're going to quickly get the music playing. I think the clock's ticking. Oh, God. Oh, God. The water's running. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. I don't know where to put it. I'll put it there. Crazy. That guy's crazy, man. Everything. Ah! Is Eyes on Legs coming? I'll listen to the song and go for a shower. TMO, Phil Darby. Bit of rotten banana in there. His Eyes on Legs appeared. What's TMO? Too much information. No. TMI. Damn it. I used to work in a department called TMO. Theatre Media Operation. No. TV and Media Operations. So, right, okay, shower. What's your routine in the shower? Okay, if I'm washing my hair, I wash the hair first, and then the lather stays on there till right near the end. Yeah, that's my routine. Crummy tea. Make a tea for Crumb. So it stays on there, and then sometimes I'll have a face scrub, and that goes on at the same time as the hair. Then I'll wash my armpits, and then I'll just do downstairs in the cellar. There you go. I get. You would not believe how many questions I get about how I shower. None. Right. Oh, hang on. How many alsos is there? Also, you or Crumb heard the new Buffy audio? I haven't heard that, no. That got sadly cancelled, it did. Also, have you or Crumb heard the new... Oh, you're asking the same thing twice. I prefer baths over showers, but there's no baths where I live. You know what? Nothing beats a good bath. And you know, and also, you know what? Part 2, you lose weight after a bath. If you're watching your weight, weigh yourself before a bath and weigh yourself afterwards. You'd be amazed how much the difference is.
I'm a bit hesitant about watching or listening to anything where Joss Whedon could profit.
Yeah. He's a bit of an arsehole, isn't he, apparently? No, I shouldn't say that. Shouldn't...
He is an arsehole. I'll say it. Joss Whedon, you're an arsehole.
Crummy. Right, this is the last tea bag. Very emotional.
He used to be my idol. He's absolutely...
Crummy, start your own stream getting on Joss Whedon's arse. Don't do it on this, please.
Get out of my kitchen then, so I can get my breakfast.
All right, I'll get out of your kitchen and I'll go in my kitchen. Which is this kitchen. I'll be done soon. Right, Crummy TT. Are we going to have a sausage sandwich today, Crumb?
Yeah.
Great. Great stuff. So, yes, I'm very happy. I did some... Oh, by the way, that was Eyes on Legs with Washing Up Club. Available on all good platforms. You can download it on iTunes. And, yes, it's on my playlist. And sometimes it comes up. It just feels very weird when I'm not washing up and it comes up on my playlist. And I go, oh, this is rather a good tune. Then I dance around and I just have to clean something. So even if it's just someone's face and I'm listening to it on the tube, I'll just go over and clean their face. And they're like, get off my face. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I got a bit confused there. I didn't know quite where I was. Have a nice Sunday, everyone. Bye-bye. Phil Darby. There he is, Phil Darby. Woo! Shall I do that for Crummy? Should that be Crummy's thing?
Yeah.
Walk in. Pardon me. She's walking away, the opposite. Walk into shots? Oh, it hasn't stopped you before, is it?
I haven't washed my hair.
She hasn't washed her hair. We could wash it in the sink. That's Crummy. What can be the kitten noise? Kittens! Didn't quite work as well as I was hoping. Right, okay, for God's sake, let's focus. Enough of this nonsense. Is not I, very Shakespearean, Tom Mason. Is not I in line for the throne? Is not I in line for the throne? You is not in line for the throne. That didn't sound right, did it? You is not in line for the throne. In the Queen Vic. Is not I in line for the throne? No, you are not. You're not. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! So yeah, we've had quite a few people aren't here today, but thank you so much for joining me. Those that are here, just lost Phil Darby. Doesn't matter, you know. Shit happens. Wear a helmet. I'd do this if there was no one watching. Let's not put that to the test, though, please. Oh, this water's nice and warm, as it should be, for Washing Up Club. Oh. Yes, so yeah, well, I watched The Holdovers, recommend it. It's a kind of comedy drama. I want to see a family sitcom like The Royal Family, but they only speak like Shakespeare. I think you might be onto something there, Tom Mason. Tom Mason, what are you writing at the moment? Are you writing anything exciting? I'll tell you what, while you're typing, I'll tell you. I've written 9 episodes of my cat sci-fi. Now, the cat sci-fi is hopefully starring Willow. We're hopefully going to film it early next year. I wrote it so it can be filmed very easily, but it's a high-stakes sci-fi drama thing. And, yeah, it's going to be fun to film because it'll be we'll have a checklist of reaction shots we need from Willow, and then we'll edit it in around the narrative that I've weaved using my massive brain. So yeah, there's that. So that happened Do you like it when people post stuff like that? So this happened. I'm like, all right, drama queen. I think people do it when they got engaged or something. They show a picture of their ring finger. They go, so this happened. Yeah, and you're like, oh, okay. I think the Scottish BAFTAs are coming up because I've seen lots of the more important people on Dinosaur posing near a BAFTA sign, which is good. I just about to restart to write a sitcom I started in 2020 called Good Turns. Lovely. It may be that leaving it for 4 years, you'll come back with fresh eyes and you'll just whiz straight through it. I gave her a tea, didn't I? You know, you near? And what is Good Turns about? I had some very good feedback on my escape room sitcom. It's difficult though, I'm probably going to listen to most of the advice, but I've already sent it off to a production company as it is. So, you know, the advice I get, I don't know whether to listen to it because they're not commissioning it, they're just giving me tips. So I don't know what to do. I mean, I think it works as it is. Well, my writing has gotten better since then. Yes, I think I've got quite a few sitcoms. I looked at how many sitcoms I've written, mostly on spec. I did have one optioned once, which was very nice. I've written about 22 sitcoms. I've had 22 sitcom ideas. Some of them were just a name. They didn't really go anywhere. I had one called Floaters, which I now think is another sitcom called Floaters. Good Turns is about a scout troop. Love it. That's brilliant. Very good. Very good precinct and sit. So yeah, yeah, get on that, Tom Mason. I've started watching the US Ghosts again with Crummy, and it's good. Yeah, we really like it. Oh, did I give you your tea? Okay, well done. Tick for me. Good husband. Lovely. It's getting a bit cold though, so I need to get it down the old throaty. Get it down the old throaty nice and quickly. Oh, that washing up club is such a bloody earworm, isn't it? And Tom Mason, did you have a good? I say good. Did your Remembrance Sunday go as planned last week? I did a 50. I haven't uploaded it yet. Last week's one. It's a bit difficult. It's out of sync, of course. And I haven't been able to get on Crummy's computer to resync it because she's been very busy, and I've been very lazy. Now I dropped something here, didn't I? There we go. I think I'm going to have a sausage sandwich after this. Yeah, that's keeping me going. Good Turns is the first sitcom I've ever written that will never get filmed for YouTube, as I want this to broadcast on BBC or Gold. Now, Tom Mason, it's funny you should say that, but the writer's room is open at the moment. They're accepting submissions until December. Until like December I don't know actually, it might be the middle of December, but so it could be that I'm doing you a good turn now by telling you this. So have a look on the writer's room. They're accepting comedy drama, they say, but I just send them anything. If it's good, they'll want it. So, yeah, does that sound like? Did you know about that, Tom Mason? Did you know about that, official Tom Mason? Official Tom Mason. Very nice hoisin and garlic there. Very nice. Oh, it smells lovely. That's why I like washing up. You get so many nice smells. You also get some rather unpleasant ones as well. Last Sunday went well. One person fainted in the 1 minute silence. Oh, God. What were they, a blabbermouth? I've got to speak. If I don't speak, I'll faint. Okay. Is Dr. Steve still here? That's for you if you are. For doing... You haven't done anything. I didn't mean to make that a cheap... Very nice. Very nice indeed. Let's get that off. So yes, I've been to the gym this morning. I did some cardio. I did what's it called? I did the cycling machine. Just just because I wanted to. Yes. Did you enjoy your ding, Dr. Steve? Quite I don't mind trying to get all this credit for just dinging a bell. It's not how it should be, is it? Right. Okay, what time are we on? 44. Right, just enough time to do the recycling over here. Okay, let's just give that a quick squiz. These have blueberries in. I like that they're putting blueberries in cardboard. Much better than plastic. I do worry about the amount of plastic I get through. I recycle all the plastic that we use. Either it goes to the supermarket because it can take stuff like cat food containers. It said it on there. It actually says it on the side, so it definitely can. And all the crisp packets, it can take that, which is good. So I was queuing somewhere outside yesterday, and some people were walking their dog, and the dog walked past, kind of big dopey thing, had a ball in its mouth, dropped the ball, and just kept on walking. I was like, no, wait! So I got to the ball. They were quite far away, about 20 yards, and I gave a gentle kick, and it rolled down under the dog's feet. The dog picked it up and they kept walking. The parents of the dog didn't even notice. And that was nice. Yes, did you say recycling machine? Maybe. Ben, can you think of a sitcom that already exists about a scout troop? No. Why is there one? I don't think there is, but if you Googled it, there possibly is. You've got Ghosts that has a scout troop guy in it. But that's obviously not about a scout troop. It's one of those ones that's such a good idea that you think surely someone else has done it. But they might not have done. So, Sunday. Woohoo, Sunday. Am I right? Woohoo! What's everyone up to on Sunday? Which is today. What's everyone up to? Anyone got any exciting plans for the day? Emily's suggested going to the allotment, which I could do actually. I could do that. I want to do some more writing as well. I think I'm having a read-through tomorrow of my cat sitcom. It's always a bit nerve-wracking reading stuff out loud. So Tom Mason, do you have your stuff? Do you have a group of people that you can read your stuff out with? Even your folks, even if your folks can read it out loud, because it's so useful to hear it read out, not by yourself, because if it's something you've written, you know how you want it read out. But if you get other people to read it out, they may read it wrong, which means maybe look at the line. I'm making a stew. Ooh, and what's in this aforesaid stew? Like, because whenever I have my sitcoms read out, I always like them to read it out without looking at it first, so that they can give an honest opinion. Because a lot of my friends are liars. What's in the stew, Dr. Steve? Did I ask you that already? I did, I'm sorry. So yeah, try and get it read out aloud by chums or, fellow writers. Pardon me. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm so bloody belchy. Oh man, I need to change the recycling bin in there. Okay, fishy fingers. Fishy fingers. I just read it to myself until I'm happy, but now I have done it, but I may give it to... Yeah, it's so useful. Just to do it by Zoom or something, or get people in a room to read it out. Because they may read... If they read a line and they don't read it well, that possibly means that either the person that's reading it is an idiot, or that the line isn't quite working. That's something that I was taught. Okay. There's a kitten up the back. What's she doing? Come here, please. Oh, Phil Darby's not here. Not that Phil Darby's the only person that likes seeing the kitty cat, surely. So are you excited for my sitcom? My cat sci-fi, rather. Random question. Do you think it's worth to get the Final Draft app on mobile? Because I know it's different cost to the desktop app. I already have the desktop app. Oh, Final Draft. I would say no. I have notes on my phone, so if I have an idea, I will always write it on my phone. But I would never have a writing session on my phone. My notes on my phone always feels like it. I've got notes on my desktop as well. It's called Google Keep. That's what I use. I prefer it to notes. And Google Keep pops up on my desktop as well, so I can go to my desktop, get Final Draft up and running, and then right, let's see if I can get this off. That's what she said. So I wouldn't bother. I've got Final Draft, and there's another one called Screenwriter, which I no longer use. Is this going to fucking come off? Pardon my French. What's that? No. Kitten's all right. Kitten's all right. She's all right. There's a bigger cat that kind of gets her sometimes, which is terribly unfair. Is this bloody thing going to come off or what? Trying to get the lid off that, FYI. I've done it. I've done it. Now that is why I go to the gym. For moments like this. With strength, determination and courage, I got that lid off. I de-lidded it. I deflowered its lid. No. Right, good. Good. I'm not going to put that lid back on. I'm not going to put that bloody lid back on, that's for sure. Great. Very happy with that. Lid off. Bloody hell. That's just some old cress. I used to go to school with someone called Chris Eads. Chris Eads, and we used to call her Cress Seeds, which I thought was really funny. No one else did. I was ahead of my time at school, ahead of my bloody time. So where are we on? 51. I'm not wishing the time away, just keeping track of it, for God's sake. Yeah, so my plan today. I've done good already, okay? I've been to the gym, cardio, which is a good thing. I've done washing up club, which is a good thing. Very happy with that. I've done some writing as well today. I've been doing my cat sitcom. I'm not really sure what to do. So I've got one version of my escape room that I've sent off to one producer. I haven't heard back from him. I've sent it off to a chum who gave me this really good feedback, but because the chum isn't commissioning it, I'm not sure how much I should listen to them. Do you know what I mean? Because I think I was just hoping she'd say this is brilliant, leave it as it is. But she didn't say that, which is fair enough. It's going to happen. Okay, now, I'm not going to wash up anything else, but what I am going to do, a little treat for you, I'm going to fill up the soap dispenser. Live on air, if I've got anything left, any soap left. I have. It's going to happen. Right, can I swizz it round? That's just my groin. Ben's groin. Right. There we go. Bit of a strange angle. Here we go. There we go. Filling this up. Got to be done. So I've just, I should probably narrate it as it's going out. So the soap is pouring in a very pleasing pattern. I can see if I don't keep my wits about me, I will be mesmerised and it will overflow. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay on the ball. It's coming down, swirling down like ice cream onto a cone. The kitten's coming in now. Word's obviously got out how exciting this is, filling up the soap dispenser. And gradually you need to tilt it so you're not losing any of the soap. Little tap on the side. Come on, you fucker. Pardon me. Sorry to swear at you, soap. Doing a service, aren't you? Final Draft is good, but the only thing that annoys me is that they don't have a radio template, which other softwares do. I haven't really explored their templates. I just use the TV one. I'd be surprised if they don't. Well, you can download scripts from, at least I think you can, BBC Writers' Room, can't you? Is that something you can do? Right, well, I'm going to call it a day because I've washed everything up. Slightly under the hour, hope you don't mind. Let's put that back on the sink. There we go. So, thank you very much for all those people that put the thoughts out and gave me a self-tape this week. If you could do that again, that would be great. Don't bother about Daniel Fern, he's not turned up today. Just focus all your attention on me. And I'll tell Dan Fern that you said you would, because he won't watch this. But, okay, so here we go. We've come to the end of another exciting episode of Washing Up Club. Thank you so much for joining me. Much appreciated. I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, whatever happened last week, good, bad, ugly, next week is a new empty canvas, sorry. He's a bit loud, isn't he? Empty canvas for you to paint on whatever you like for the week. Bye. Let me know what the techie help you need is. I think it's just after my 100th episode. I want to come back with just, upping the ante. So anyway, here we go. The water's going down the sink. And as the water goes down, any bad feelings you had from last week, they're going down with it. So, a fresh start tomorrow. If you had a good week, that's good. A good week, you're starting next week with a good positive, bounce in your step. Bye all, have a great creative week, exactly. And Tom Mason, best of luck with looking at your scout troop idea, and remember BBC Writers Room are accepting submissions at this moment, so if you can get something off, ruddy well do it. And I get they'd love something from a young chap like you. They're all for the youth, aren't they, BBC? Don't care about me. Maybe I should say I'm younger than I am. No, that's deception. Anyway, water's going down the plug hole. Very slowly. I think there might be an issue with it. My shirt went down well, didn't it? What a shirt. What a bloody shirt. And we'll start a new week tomorrow. A new exciting week. And I hope to be very creative. Enter your sitcom, Ben. Yeah, I have. I entered it within 20 minutes of it opening. The opportunity. Right. Lovely to see you all. Have a lovely week, and I'll hopefully see you next week. Thanks very much, team. Lovely shirt. And on that bombshell, we'll leave it there.